it's funny how sensitive we're becoming because it's like, I'm on a game show coming out.
What is it called? Which one?
It's called Game On. It's coming out. It's on CBS.
Game On CBS. CBS Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. featuring Bob Lee.
It's me, Rob Gronkowski, Venus Williams.
Oh, I saw the preview. Yeah.
Did you really?
I did. Yeah, there's a preview online.
Was I in the preview?
No.
I wasn't?
No.
Wow.
Gronk. It was a Gronk thing.
It was a Gronk thing.
It was just him.
Okay, good. But anyway, I'm on it, and I'm on his team. It's just me and Gronkowski versus Ian Carmel and Venus Williams.
Oh, it showed Ian and Williams' sister, but and then it just showed Gronk by himself.
It's fine. I know what you're trying to do.
In the ad, it literally said Rob Gronkowski versus Venus and Ian Carmel.
That's fine.
Huh. It said one-man show versus a two-person team.
So when I was on the show, right?
Yeah.
So they, when
it's called Game On?
Yeah, when they hired me, they were like, we want you to do what you do on Tiger Belly and your podcasting, right? And then I go, okay. Oh my God, you're gonna try to fucking shame me here?
No, I just want to see the imagery. Images. Go ahead. They ask you what you want to do on the
No, so they want, we like your, what you do on podcasts. So I go, in my heart, I'm like, okay, good. I'm just gonna do my thing.
Yeah, just
right?
fuck around.
So I remember we're shooting. We do a panel. Keegan's on it, and they're doing a panel, and they mentioned, they put an athlete on, on the screen, and they go, what are the things that this person would love to do? And one of them was Renaissance Fair. The other one was barbecues, and the other one, and I was saying, it's not Renaissance fairs because black people don't go to Renaissance fairs, right? There ain't no fucking black hobbits.
No.
Right? Something like that.
Right.
I remember, cut! I hear, cut! And people producers coming down, surrounding me. You can't say that!
You can't make a joke?
And I go, I just said that black people don't go to Renaissance fairs.
They don't.
I know. My point, though, is that, but that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Comedy-wise.
What, was Keegan there?
Yeah.
Did he laugh?
No one laughed.
Keegan didn't
They
laugh?
act as if I said the N-word.
Did you follow it up with the N-word?
No, I didn't. No.
Wait, but Keegan, did you say to Keegan, were you offended by that?
Yeah, another joke was my mustache, and Ian goes, you look like Freddie Mercury, right? I go, sick Freddie Mercury? Cut! Why do you can't?
Really?
AIDS. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that
AIDS isn't even real
I know,
anymore.
but my point is that it's fun because on this,
yeah,
when we're on here, I don't know what it is that are we not up to the times, or are we being too sensitive? Is the world being too sensitive? Is what the question.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll answer it to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
What we do here,
because I call him Fancy Beaner, and now if I said that on any TV show,
you're fucked.
I'm canceled.
But here's the deal. This is a comedy podcast. The whole point of this is to have the freedom to joke around. I mean, none of this is fucking ridiculous. This is the whole thing is fucking insane. So if it's like a guy, there's an understanding that this is chaos and stupid and goofy, and 99% of what we say is probably a joke or fake or just us fucking around.
Yeah.
This isn't a sentimental heart-to-heart podcast.
It doesn't matter, though. We are saying things that aren't woke.
No, but no. In fact, I think they're probably more woke because we're breaking down the barriers of how annoying it is to be so questioning everything unless it's detrimental for somebody.
Right.
Nothing on the show is going to be detrimental for somebody.
Yeah.
This is all for fun. This is actually to break away from how nonsense it is to be over parenting what we do and what we say.
Yeah.
Look, there was a guy on Twitter. I posted the other day, which one is it? Vanessa Hudgens put up a video of her being like, go on my Twitter, she's like, yeah, it's like the virus is going to
I saw this,
kill people, but like that's inevitable or whatever. It's like going to happen. But like I respect the virus, but it's like, what are you going to do? You know? And she's like flippant about it, right?
Right.
All I did was retweet it, and I wrote, V. Hudge will lead us into salvation. Just joke. This is the voice, just like fucking around. By the way, I'm not even criticizing her. I don't care. I think it's funny.
But she's canceled.
No, she's fine. Well, she released a statement last night saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry about being insensitive. That's my problem. She can't make a flippant statement without having to apologize. She didn't even say anything that bad.
Yeah.
Last week, Andreas said that like, gays, Jews, blacks are going to get the virus, and he won't. Remember that? He said that.
He said that out loud.
Yeah, and he's not. He's fine. We just know that in this world, our fans have an agreement with us, or new viewers, that this is fucking, it's a joke. This is all fucking, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
This guy tweets him, of all the people that like the tweet, and a lot of people then take it and they're like, stupid bitch. And it's like, well, that wasn't my intention. I thought it was funny that she was just flippant about a virus, right?
Yeah.
I didn't call her any names. Some guy writes me and goes, way to go, buddy. Mocking someone's da-da-da moment when it's clickbait. All you're going to do is gain a couple of followers from it. Congratulations. And I wrote back to him, hey, buddy, I'm a comedian. This is Twitter. And gaining some followers off of something I tweet is exactly what we're doing here. What the fuck do you think we're doing here? Twitter is I go, none of this matters. Twitter is fake. This isn't CNN. This isn't a news source. So that's my point, is like, we know, Bad Friends fans know, this is all for fun. God. We're going to be fine. It's all for fun.
No, the reason why I do Tiger Belly in this is because I'm tired of like waiting in line and then saying things that people tell me to say.
And then them going...
conforming to what people want me to conform to.
Totally.
And originally, I did this just so that I could just say whatever the fuck I want to.
We do. That's half of the fun.
I know, but my point, though, is that there are times where I lay in bed and I go, is Andrew and I prehistoric?
Are we saying things we shouldn't?
Yeah. Have we not changed our thinking?
What do you want to change?
Well, I want to be able to get to the point where I look at Andreas and I call him Fancy Beaner.
But it's so fun.
It's so real, though. He is a fancy beaner, and that's the thing that I can't get my head around.
Okay, so I would argue the language, that kind of language.
Yeah.
And he knows it's in jest. He's our friend.
He's laughing.
He's laughing.
Like
he's
a little
loving
fucking
it.
fancy beaner.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think knowing that there is nothing but love and friendship in this room, that the context is endearing, is the only way we can move forward with language, knowing that none of that is intently meant to be mean, right?
Yeah.
The guy that was like, oh, Mr. E with the medic, he doesn't have that relationship with John, so he can't do that shit.
Right.
Everything.
Neither did I, but he did it.
But you could have been like, hey, don't say that shit. I don't like that shit. You're not my friend.
Yeah.
And getting rid of that as a whole, of a white guy going, oh, if you wanted to get rid of it as a whole, then you should say, I don't want to hear it anymore. It's not fun anymore.
I don't want. You know what?
Say it.
Yeah, you doing Asian accents, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hurts my feelings.
Okay.
And I don't want you to do it anymore.
You heard it here first. That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Because there's no negative intent.
I really meant that, but it's okay. We'll let it go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cancel Andrew.
There's no negative intent. I think that's the purpose. The problem is, it's like I said, it's a fucking vague line. Why is it that when we shit on each other, we know it's love, and then when the medic says something demeaning, it's more serious? There's an unwritten rule of friendship and relationships that we'll never be able to explain.
Yeah. It's like if I was a medic and the guy was redheaded and I said, here are your Advil and here's some Lucky Charms. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't do that if I didn't know the person.
But if you know them, it's funny.
It's funny if I know them, but it's like the medic doesn't know me. You know what I mean?
That's
that's
weird.
What's crazy about it.
Well, but
why is it in his head thinks it's okay?
Because you sometimes perpetuate it. Maybe you bring it on or say it's okay or you encourage it.
Right. Okay.
So if you say be more woke, then you would need to be more vocal about things you don't like when people do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop with you.
I don't want you to stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I know that that's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Andreas, if he doesn't like you calling him a fancy bee, if he didn't like it.
Andreas, when I call you a fancy bee, does that offend you?
No.
Do you think it's funny or you think is it annoying?
I think it's funny.
Is it annoying though?
No.
There we go.
And here's the thing. We pay him, so we can say whatever we want to him.
That's true.
He's ours. We own him.
Yeah.
That's a power play.
Yeah.
You're our employee and we own you. You understand?
Yeah.
Say yes.
Here's
say
another-
yes, sirs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's so terrible.
Here's another-
No, but if you were annoyed, he'd probably say something.
Yeah.
But this is a relationship of a comedy show. That's the whole point. I know what you mean. You want to be more woke.
No, I don't.
You said sometimes you lay up
I lay
thinking.
in bed and I think to myself, why is it that I find certain things humorous that the millennials wouldn't?
Okay, let me stop you right there.
Right.
There's two parts to this that I think what you just said. Why do I find it funny? Why do you find it funny that making fun of our differences, that when you make fun of my stupid ugly red face and you make fun of him and we make fun, why is it that we find that funny? Because it's comforting, because we know that's a thing we share. It's like, I make fun of you, you make fun of me, you make fun of George. George, really, we always just make fun of George. He doesn't make fun of anybody. But that's the relationship that exists. So I'm saying you find it funny because it's inherently funny to tease each other about differences.
I think that's
Differences
it's
make us
been like that since the dawn of time.
No shit, of course.
Right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's an unhealthy version and there's a healthy version, in my opinion. Us fucking around in here, healthy. We're in a fucking. This is our vacuum. This is what we love. On the outside, if you want to be more woke, yeah, that's social awareness. But that's a balance that we'll learn over time.
Right.
Like, you know how when you see, when you're out in public and when you see when you're in the corner store and a black guy walks into the corner store,
Yeah.
you know how you usually go run and you leave as fast as
Yeah.
you can't do that anymore.
Right.
Right.
But
Language is delicate and it's all contextual. That's what I'll say.
yeah, you know what I hate too, right? One time I was walking down the street. I was in Cleveland. I was going to Hilarities or something.
Okay.
And I was going from the club to, it's not that far from the club to the hotel.
Right.
So I was walking and I was like, do I have my key? Right? So I always put my key in my right back pocket. Do I have my key? As soon as I did this, I was walking by a black person. He goes, I'm not gonna steal your wallet, motherfucker. And I walked by, I was just looking for my key. I didn't say that out loud.
But it looks like you were protecting your wallet.
It looked like I was. No, I was just like at the same time. He's like, I'm not gonna. You're right.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to steal your shit.
Right. My wallet happened to be back there.